For some time now, I've had a problem in my bathroom with the exhaust fan in here, and problem has been that it hasn't really wanted to run all that great. I mean, it runs, but it makes a horrible noise, and it doesn't really want to spin up to full speed. It's just I don't know. I just think the bearings in it are shot. It's been that way for quite some time now. I'd say probably at least a year. But it wasn't until just recently here that I took the fan out to clean it and oil it. But that was before I realized that I had made a mistake doing that, because apparently you're not supposed to oil these exhaust fan motors like this that are the C-frame type motors. It says that they're permanently lubricated. So yep, if you ever make that mistake, the same mistake I made, well, you're going to have chances are likely you're probably going to need to replace the fan motor entirely. So I'll turn the switch on quickly here just so you can hear what it sounds like. And no, it's not something loose in there, I know, because, you know, everything's pretty much tightened up in there as much as it can be. I just think the bearings in it are just shot, so it's time to go ahead and replace it. So today I'm going to show you how to replace a bathroom exhaust fan motor. You don't need to replace the entire fan assembly, just the motor itself. It's much cheaper and easier and quicker to do it that way. So if you have the Braun wall-mounted style one like mine with the round housing and everything inside there, then chances are this video is going to help you out greatly. So the first thing we're going to do is take this plastic cover off, and to do that, this centerpiece here simply unscrews like so. You need to hold the cover and everything in place while you do that, and it just comes right off like so. Set that aside. So, and then, okay, so then the next thing we need to do is you're going to take a regular 1/4 inch nut driver socket, or hex-shaped nut driver socket, and there are 2 1/4 inch nut driver screws here that we need to remove in order to take this bracket assembly out. And now this whole assembly here should just drop out. You may need to kind of get it out at kind of an angle here so the fan blades can fit through. Okay, and then there's a electrical connector here you need to unplug, and that just comes out like so. And now you're ready to transfer the blades onto the new motor. So let's do that. Yeah, see, I didn't notice that before, but that's what it says. So yep, that was my mistake, which just cost me 20 bucks. So lovely. Okay, so the next thing to do is transfer the fan blades and the mounting bracket here onto the new motor, which, as you can see right here, this is part number 990-80176. There's the information right there. So that would be what you would need for this model. So let's take it out of the box here. And this is really all you got here. So pretty much everything's all set. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take just a common flat blade screwdriver here, and we're going to pry up on this little metal retainer clip which holds the fan blades in place. So it's going to take some working, might take some working to do, but that just should come off like so, and then the fan blade should just slide off of the entire thing there. Okay, so then the next thing we can go ahead and do is take the bracket off here. To do that, there there's a there's 2 1/4-inch bolts here that need to be removed. You just unscrew those. They will have nuts on the other end here, on the butt end of them. Okay. So now that that's all done, we can take these. Actually, we don't really even need to loosen these, I don't think. Really all we need to do here is take the bracket, this piece, be sure to note which where it goes here. Went like this, I'm pretty sure, so then we can take this, line up the bolts with the mounting holes here on the bracket. Might be a little bit of a tight fit, but there you go. So, okay, so now that you got this mounted on here, go ahead and take your cover screw mounting piece here, and it doesn't matter which bolt you install it on. It's and then go ahead and take your nuts, what you saved from the previous, or what was already there. Hand tighten those on there if you need to, and then you don't have to use what I'm going to use, but this is just the closest thing I got on hand, so I'm just going to use a crescent wrench to finish tightening these. Okay, so now that you got that all installed and tightened on there, so what next thing you're going to do is take your fan blade, make sure that this ridged area, or this ridged side here with the little grooves in it here, is facing up when you go to put it on the shaft, and there is a flat side here which you have to line the blades up on, as you can see here. It's a flat side that you need to line up with that, and then that should just slide on like that. So next thing you're going to do is you're going to take your retainer clip, and you can use a pair of separator tool, or you can use a separator tool if you want to separate the clip here so it can fit onto the shaft like that, and then that should just push on. Don't stretch it too far out though, because you don't want to stretch the clip out. That should push down all the way on there. There we go. So now we're ready to go ahead and install this into the housing. Okay, so the next thing you're going to do is take the entire assembly here, and you're going to install it into the housing and everything here. You have to work, probably work it at an angle here to kind of get the fans, the blades here situated. Now when you put it in, make sure this plug, I should also mention here, make sure this plug is facing this side here where the connector is going to be. So kind of work it in. You have to get the blades past these tabs here where the bracket's going to mount on to. It's going to be a little tricky, but it should go in like that. And then take one of your screws here and get it started. Okay, so once you have that all put in, make sure that's all tightened up, ready to go. Now you can take your electrical connectors here, plug that in, and we're going to real quick here give this a test and see how we worked it out. Oh, we're looking pretty good. Okay, so now that you got that in place, take your cover line the screw up with the mounting hole there, and just screw that into place, and then you'll be done. Okay, and make sure it's lined up, it's sitting okay. We're looking good. And there you go. That's how you replace the motor in your Braun Model 505-B exhaust fan, if you have one like mine. So I hope this video helped you out, and if it did, please consider clicking the like and subscribe buttons, so that way I'll know that this helped you out and I can provide these for you in the future. So thanks for watching. Please hit like and subscribe once again, and we'll see you next time. Take care.